me.
See, you just like Coco. You want to
Yo,
sing? See, you just like Coco. You want to sing all the
yeah,
leads. You want
well,
to
I
sing
mean,
all the
yo, well,
parts.
I am the best. I am the most talented. I am the most. My skin glows oh so well. It's so
Oh my
plentiful. It's
God.
so beautiful.
I mean,
Come
Coco
on, you
was the
got
only
yo,
one
bro. Come
singing.
on now.
The
Don't
only
act like.
one.
Don't act like you don't know that Coco is the Beyonce, and that we gotta basically just bow down to the almighty Coco. You're the one. I know that you're somebody. This is how I be feeling when I see you on Fit and Funny. I'll be like, I know that you're somebody else's co-host, but this time it's better feel like
Ever
you
you, I
can't be
can't
nice.
deny. That is so
Katrina
sad.
don't treat you the way I want her to. What Katrina don't know won't hurt her. Hey, hey.
You know
Anything to
what?
make this host go further.
I
Hey,
get so weak in the
hey.
knees. I get weak
You're
in the
the
knees.
one.
Weak in the knees when I see new blurred order blended in. I'm like,
Whatever,
okay.
man.
I be like, I don't know what it is that Vince done to
What,
me.
whatever, man. I be feeling some kind of way. I be like, so you best friend? I thought we was best friends. You know what I'm saying?
And my best friend. And
All
best friend. I don't know that
right, all
song.
right, all right, all right. Let's give him
Okay.
the. We gotta
Yeah.
redo this. We gotta re up on this intro. But let's go ahead and give him the OG
Just give
intro.
him the
Good morning, and what you say? I said good morning, and welcome to Melanin Espresso, where we bring a different kind of energy, baby. Now let's show some love for your two hosts with the toast, Vince Taylor and Gina G.
Hey, I know that you're somebody else's host, but this Melon Espresso is all that you know.
You don't make no
Hey,
sense. I get
chit
weak in the
chat in
knees,
the
man.
closet
I get
don't
weak in the
treat
knees,
you
though.
like we do.
I get weak.
Fit and funny, can't never get with you. Gina,
I'm gonna
what
need you.
them hosts don't know won't hurt you. Let me
I'm gonna need you to not be naming all this. I'm like, damn, I got a lot going on. I need to cut back on some of this right here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Hey, what's going on, sis? How you doing this morning? How you doing?
I am doing wonderful. How are you this Monday morning?
I'm good, but I first and foremost want to just start in all due respect and wish you a happy belated Mother's Day. I know you are a mother. You know, you've been doing it for a while. You've done it well. You know, that Jimmy is well took care of. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to big it up. I don't know if you did anything for Mother's Day or not, but how was your Mother's Day,
My
Gina?
Mother's Day was great, man. I had like a long weekend already because my husband's birthday was Thursday. So I already kind of had like a little long extendo. But I just had brunch yesterday. I just played volleyball with my son, chilled. I didn't do that. We we had Italian food. I mean, my Mother's Day was really, really, really nice, man. I went to see my mom. So it was
Word.
like, it was like a Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day. Every day. But my son, let me tell y'all something what he bought me though. He bought me that Bart's chapstick. I don't know if y'all know anything about that Bart's. That's chapstick that's like $6 that I was
No,
never gonna buy and never ever gonna buy because it was
no.
$6.
Yeah, what you talking about?
He bought me one.
$6 chapstick? That must be like a lifetime supply. I ain't never paid that much for no chapstick. What you talking about? $6? That must be like the family the economy pack.
You only get one. You only get one. And it's in a little box. It's like, it's special, but I never was gonna buy it. So when he bought, I was like, what? I cried a little bit at the table, It's the little things for me, y'all. It's the little things. It's the little things.
Yo,
What's up
that's
with
a big
Kim though?
deal.
What did you
Okay.
guys do with Kim? Did you give her anything? Did you say anything? Did you make breakfast? Or that's not on your Jehovah Witness no
Yeah,
holidays.
that's right. Yeah, every holiday we turn Jehovah's Witness at my request, so I can just be like, nah. Look, yesterday, you know, yeah, I went
So
grocery
did you
shopping for, you know what I'm
okay.
saying,
Okay,
and
okay.
I said Happy Mother's Day. I texted her like first thing in the morning, before she woke up,
Okay. Okay.
she got flowers. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
good. I mean, that wasn't for me, but she did get some flowers. I should have got her some flowers.
This man said they wasn't for me.
Somebody got her flowers.
But
My
she
man,
got some.
hey yo, my man, whoever that was that sent flowers to the door yesterday, my man, appreciate you, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to you.
Side dudes be coming in handy sometimes. They really do. Like side dudes really step up the game sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, see, the thing in my house, we have this May Madness thing where it's like my pop's birthday is the 2nd, my sister's birthday is the 7th, Mother's Day is the 9th, which applies to 3 of the women in my immediate family. Then my mom's birthday is the 24th. My daughter's birthday is the 23rd. It goes on. You know what I'm saying?
You got no money. You got no money in May.
Yeah, we literally decided to consolidate and just all do all May events like on one day, like the 15th, and so that day is approaching. But I do want to give a quick shout out to my Mama Duke real quick. What's up, Mama Duke? Hey, Mrs. Taylor. I known her all my life.
This dude is stupid. Stupid.
Born and raised in the southern county of Dougherty County, Georgia, which is Albany. For those of y'all who are unfamiliar with Georgia, came down here, married my pops, moved up to St. Louis, where I grew up. Brought us down here to Florida, where we all dressed in Zamundan attire well before it was popular. Yes, we did that. So this one's just a real quick shout out to my mom. For some of y'all know my mom. One of the coolest, one of the nicest, one of the most simpatico, one of the most understanding, easiest to talk to, beautiful and most intellectually sound women that I know in my life. Completely 100%. I do apologize. I didn't see you yesterday.
Come on, Mom.
We did speak. But I want to say big up to my moms, because that is my mom's. She does things big, and I sincerely appreciate.
Oh my God, I'm going to get in trouble. So hold on, because I really feel like I'm going to get in trouble because my mom does watch this show, and she does text me at like 8 o'clock at night, like, you and Vince was crazy this morning. I'm like, Mama, that was this morning. So let me not get in trouble. Hey, Mom.
Hey, there she is. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Brendisha. Let me give you one more.
God. Yeah, look at y'all, man. Y'all look good. Y'all actually look alike too, like legit. Like, you know,
that's my mom. That's my mom.
I don't know if that's what you wanted, but that is definitely. Hey, look at you as a mom, yo. That's crazy, yo.
I come out here.
I just wonder. You probably never thought as a child. I mean, you probably thought about having kids, but not what it'd be like to be a mom, you know, and what the real stuff that you're dealing with nowadays.
I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. I didn't think I was gonna be nobody. Oh shoot, I didn't think I was gonna be nobody mama. I had stuffed animals that I can control, talk to, make them do what I wanted them to do. I did not think I was going to have no kids. Like, I really didn't. Wow. I just never was the girl that wanted, a house full of kids and the white picket fence and all that. I just was never that girl, man. I just want to, be out here. And I be having friends with little babies, and they be like, oh, girl, we ready. Y'all always traveling. Y'all always doing things. Yeah, because we ain't got no kids. So that's what you get to do. And stop trying to make me have another one. Because you can't go out.
Why you can't have one more, man? The best part about having kids is that they get older, and then the oldest can watch the younger kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing. But that's what it is, man. That's what it is. But yo, just big up to you and Mom. Yo, we love you, Gina. You know what I'm saying? We love moms as well. Yo, she came on here and told us how you met Tupac and how you met, T-Boz and all that, man. That's a big deal, bro.
Brenda came on here and showed out. She did. She did.
Brenda's one of my favorite moms. I did grow up with a lot of different moms, though. If it's all right, I just want to shout out a couple before we talk about the verses, because I know we got to talk about the verses, and we got to talk about a lot of stuff that happened over the weekend. But some of my favorite moms growing up with, man, weren't moms that I actually knew in person. Some of them were ones that I just saw on TV. Like, who could ever forget the famous Florida Evans on Good Times? One of my favorite mamas. We all know her from down, James. You know what I'm saying? Who made it more cool to be in the hood in the project? You know what I'm saying? Always so heavily so expressive, man. Just one of the best moms, I think. If you didn't grow up watching Good Times, and I don't know what kind of era you grew up in, man. That was definitely one of my favorites.
Sorry for you.
Here's another one of my favorites. For those of y'all don't know, Marla Gibbs from Tutu's. Well, there's no place like home. When your family's around you, and never.
Vince, you know what? You really sing every part of a song. I really think. Are you not an only child either? So I'm trying to figure out Viv, you do the chorus, the hook, the background, the noise in the
We
back.
know that you love. There's no need to roam,
See?
cause there ain't no place like better believe
No, I'm
there
not fooling with
ain't
you.
no. Yeah, I know. Look, I like music, man. I like music. One thing I want to say about Marla Gibbs, even though some of us knew her as Florence on the Jeffersons, she made her way to get her own spinoff, and well, not even a spinoff, but her own show as Mrs. Oh shoot, I forget the name on there. But the thing that I thought was interesting about this show, real quick in passing, is that she had to fight to get a husband on the show and not be a single mom, which I thought was pretty cool of her to recognize the importance of that in this realm. A couple more real quick, and then we go ahead and keep this thing moving. This young lady right here from Family Matters. Joe Marie Wilson.
Come on.
Big in my household. Every Friday night we had TGIF. We crowd around to watch Steve Urkel. You know what I'm saying? And then we would watch the wonderful Harriet, who was Harriet Winslow, the wife of Mr. Carl Winslow, or as I like to call him, AKA Brody Love. Hallelujah.
You know what? AKA Brody Love.
So one time for Mom, Brody Love. Now this is Harriet. Appreciate you, Harriet. One more that I thought is very significant is you can tell me which one of these you like the most, but on Fresh Prince we actually had two moms, light and dark Viv.
You didn't even have to combine them the way you did.
Yeah, we did. We had to get the light, the mocha and the vanilla espresso in here. There was a controversy when they switched up the skin tones of these two mothers on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes. I still ride with Viv because Viv keeps it real. You should follow her on Twitter if you don't. She is outspoken and she don't play no games. I mean, she's definitely on my top 5 list. Gina, I know you watched Fresh Prince too growing up. Man.
I got to go with dark skin Aunt Viv.
Got to go with dark skin.
I got to go with dark skin Aunt Viv. I mean, light skin Aunt Viv. She ain't really, make me. I ain't really learned nothing. I ain't really learned too much of nothing when light skin Viv came. See, dark skin Viv, she gave us. Remember when she was Will's and them teacher, they Black History teacher?
Yes,
she was their Black History teacher. She schooled them. You know what I'm saying? Viv gave us the. You know what I'm saying? Like light skin Aunt Viv. I don't know what you did. I like you though, but I don't know light skin. I don't. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no colorism over here, but dark skin Aunt Viv put it down.
Yeah, dark skin Aunt Viv was the truth. But I have to say, on top on the list, out of all mothers that we grew up with, there is no mother that was more significant than the wonderful, the one and only Claire Huxtable, who exuded excellence, who was the most articulate, who portrayed an attorney, and also was seen in action on the show. Miss Claire Huxtable, also known obviously as Felicia Rashad. Who actually should be just Felicia at this point because she did end up divorcing Mr. Rashad. But anyway, nowhere else on the TV did you see somebody representing our culture, our race so well. Gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Just so elegantly. You remember she was able to do the code switch thing. You know what I'm saying? Like she'd be like, listen, well, we definitely have company coming over. Hold on, Cliff. If you don't get joined, you know what I'm saying? Like she represented the house so well. And I felt like I grew up in a Cosby type household where we started to actually do well financially. And we were, with both parents. That's right. Yep. Well, excuse me. Yes. All right. I apologize for having
same last name. Y'all got the same last name?
Yeah, same last name, you know what I'm saying? All same mama, same daddy, everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was our household. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
I need to touch you and see how real you are. I don't really know many people like that.
Here you go. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm real. I'm real. Yeah, go ahead. It's okay. Yeah. But yeah, man, that this was like one of the icons in our household because it was like, again, to be Black at some point in time got confused with being hood. You know, to be Black was to be ghetto. To be Black was to be ratchet, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this was an instance in which they was like, no, to be Black just means Black in terms of complexion and history, but not in terms of level of intellect. And Miss Felicia Rashad, even though it was a character she played, just gave the rest of the households in America the ideal that successful Black families do exist. And just because it's successful and may not speak hood and all that other stuff does not mean that they are not still Black. So I thought that was pretty cool. So
and she was one time for pretty. Oh my God.
And still is. And she's still getting it. She's still getting it out
at
there.
70, was she 74, 70? I'm talking about looking good.
Just
but she would cuss Cliff out in a minute. And I was like, go, girl, because she could afford that own house. You know what I'm saying? She was a lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh my God. I'm talking about
Right.
feathered hair. Look at the hair. Y'all, please. If you
Yes.
don't know Felicia Rashad, I'm gonna need you to really go dig in the crates.
Yes.
Okay. And find out who she is. Cause then her sister Debbie. Oh my God.
Yes. Oh man.
It's just that whole era right there, y'all. Excuse me, why the 80s babies just, but that whole era was just the business. I don't remember what day Cosby Show came on, but I do remember
came on Thursdays.
Waiting. Yeah, because I just remember waiting on it because Arsenio Hall used to come on every night. But I thought it came on Thursday nights, but it used to come on every night. I only just could watch it, I guess, Thursday night. But anyway, that was a show that you wanted to get your family together and watch, even whether you was in a single parent home or not. It was like the whole, you're used to seeing like, white folks. Let's just be real. You're used to seeing white folks on the TV screen with big families and money and, upstairs, downstairs homes. I was like, wait, they got upstairs, downstairs? Like, wait a minute.
Right.
You got a two-story house. So this was just culturally, it was like perfect for us. I watched the Jaleel White did an uncensored last night on TV1, and he talked about Family Matters. He talked about how Harriet thought the show was hers because it was supposed to be a spinoff from a show that she was doing with y'all, I'm sorry. But anyway, she was on the show with a bunch of white men. Anyway, so they spent it off and gave her Family Matters. Then Carl Winslow just finished doing Die Hard. So they told him he was the star of the show. And then I don't know if you guys remember Rachel, but Rachel, which was Harriet's sister, had just she was on a bunch of TV shows. So they told her she was the star. So Urkel only was supposed to be for one episode. He was only a guest. It was only a guest spot. One episode. He did that Thursday. He had the whole job, the whole season by that Monday. I was like, can you imagine your life just changing like that? Like, I'm the star of the show. Then here comes some little boy.
Right. Yeah, man. Hey,
so it's a lot behind Hollywood, man. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I mean, let's be real. Like Urkel did steal the show. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was the man. I modeled myself after Urkel for some period of time. So I'm glad that they did work that out. But you brought up a good point. Like, I just keep in mind, like we were used to seeing these characters on the screen, which is nothing wrong with that. But the setting is that this is good times. Good times. Think of that the show theme. It was keeping your head above water, making temporary layoffs. Good times. Hanging in a child line, like like these are the things that we was known for. Like that was what it was. It was atypical. Like one of the themes of the Jeffersons, which was when they moved on up, was that they were coming from being in that area to an area of excellence, and it was the dynamic of them being mixed up with white folks in that building. Even though there was a dude who was with the black girl as well. But then this is an instance in which it was all just established. It wasn't even a big deal. Like it wasn't like they was like, look, it's a big deal. They rich, they got money. They wasn't even rich. They were just established. They were in an area in which it was acceptable. And they did not allow for there to be mediocrity. I remember the episode where what's his name? Not Cliff, but the son Theo. Theo was like, look, man, maybe I'm just meant to be a bus driver. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I just want to be a regular person. And he was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. He's like, you're scared to try because you think it's going to ooze out of your ears. Or you're going to try, and that's what it is. And you're going to make some of yourself. And then they went through the whole Monopoly thing. And it was just really instrumental. And Claire was a big part of that. So in terms of mothers, man, thank you for giving us a positive role model to look forward to. Even though Bill Cosby has definitely had his problems. All right. Because some of y'all don't know the difference between Bill Cosby and Heathcliff Huxtable. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all think that they're the same person.
Thank you. And they're not the same. They're not the same.
They are not.
Heathcliff never did. It's just like R. Kelly. Let me tell y'all something right now, okay? Robert did all of that. Okay.
Right.
Look, Aura, don't do nothing to Aura, Kelly. It wasn't Aura. That was Robert. Robert was over there messing with them little girls. But R. Kelly was over there making good music. So I'm going to need y'all to just know the difference. Just know the difference.
I'm gonna need you to.
I'm just saying, VT. It was Robert. That's all I'm saying.
You are so dumb. You are really.
It's all good though, G. It's all good. But anyway, that was the era, man. That era was so dope. I miss it because that was when you used to crowd around the TV, watch things with your family, watch things with your friends, talk about it the next day. Now everything's streamed. Now everything happens so quickly. But at least we do get a chance to take advantage of the newfound technology, which is where we are able to see things like your very own versus who I didn't get a chance to see all of it. But I know one thing though. I know my girls with voices definitely will outdo them Escape bras in today. Hallelujah.
Oh, you didn't watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah.
So
Well, oh no, I did. Oh, wow. What happened? What did
sir,
something happen?
okay, sir. Let me break this verses down. We're gonna break it down real quick because I'm gonna make it so quick for you.
Okay.
Vince, no. SWB did not outsing Escape.
They did no, but
No.
but
Escape
Coco.
took advantage of verses. Let me just tell you how JD and first of all, Candy, just how smart they are. They literally did verses like a concert. Like when I
Okay.
tell you that them girls sang, you're not
Yeah.
listening to me, Vince. They sang, all
Oh
four of them,
wow.
even Tiny with that nose and that booty that was bigger than everybody's booty, with them little bitty thighs looking like little toothpicks with the meatball on it. This is really what it was all about. And honestly, this hands down, as far as like vocally and really showing your skills, Escape took it hands dang on down. Okay. Escape
Wow.
tore it up. They did acapellas. They did Candy and then Candy, first of all, so what? Okay. First of all, so what, Candy? I am hating on you because I am a little low-key jealous that you wrote songs for everybody in the world. So Candy even did she did Say My Name by Destiny's
Yeah, Beyond
Child.
the Destiny's Child.
She did
She had the song with us.
she did so many songs that were not theirs, like just songs that she written. So it was just kind of like an unfair, like little playing field. And then SWV, Coco really the only like very strong vocalist in the group. And come to find out, you guys, something happened. Let me show y'all real quick because
Go
something
ahead,
happened
girl.
to my girl,
Coco.
Coco. Yeah, something happened to Coco before she went on, y'all. It was supposedly it was a shooting outside of her. Let me find it for y'all because I got to keep. It was a shooting. Here it go, y'all. It was a shooting outside of her hotel right before the verses. So apparently a woman got shot or something
Oh
happened.
wow.
She was bleeding. She's seen it all, right before verses. And she was
Whoa.
not going to go to verses. So basically in this statement, she was saying, if it wasn't for my son and my family, like I wouldn't have even been there. So this is
Whoa.
something that literally happened on her way to like before she got in her car to come to verses, because she had like this little standoffish, like attitude-y, situation going on. And everybody was like, dang, Coco throwing shade. Like, what's going on?
Right, right,
So
right.
the first half, it was bad, man. The first half, it was like, use your heart and not your eyes.
Oh, for real.
It was like so sad. They didn't want to get up. They stayed seated. I mean, it was just like the hardest thing to watch. But then Escape, oh Lord, they showed out. They stood up in the middle of the thing. They brought mic stands and
Yes.
I'm talking about they tore it up. I'm not gonna tell no lies now.
All right.
We had Spinderella in the back DJing for SWV.
Yes.
Shout out
Team
to
spin.
Team Spin. Actually, they gave her so much props, which I hope Salt and Pepper and Laurie's and Garlic Salt, whoever else is in their group, I hope they saw it. You know what I'm saying? And saw my girl shine the way she was shining.
Yes.
They called her out. She had like a shirt that had, SWV and Escape on it, like women empowerment. So they called her to the front. She got to, I mean, it was just lady love all over the place. But Escape, honey, Escape sang. Okay. Escape sang. Now, Coco, I'm pray for Coco, but Coco didn't, Coco had to wait to the second round. After the second round, Coco was much better. She loosened up. She changed her clothes. And this is another thing about women. We got to, and when we get older, we got to stop trying to wear clothes that we know ain't right. I know you grown and you want to wear something grown, but all this is tight and snugged up and you got to pull it down and trickle it down and honey, we ain't got time for all of that. So Coco had to go back there and change her clothes because look at Vince, Lord Jesus. Had to go back out there and change her clothes because she was up there looking real tight in her little outfit and she couldn't do nothing. So she loosened up. She put on a little, a hoodie, came out, y'all. She was much better the second half. So just shout out to these ladies because there was history being made. And then when they did Weak, they did some type of different version of Weak. It wasn't the blood signs are racing through. It wasn't the Weak that we know. It wasn't the Weak that we cried when we was in the 7th and 8th grade. It wasn't the same Weak, but it was Weak. And like literally. And then Escape, they close it out with Understanding. Tiny killed it. I'm gonna say she probably had to because we got a lot of allegations on Tiny and T.I. right now. So Tiny was like, let me go ahead and let me show out because I need a little bit closer. Like Tiny was tonight. Tiny was getting it in, honey. I felt like Tiny was auditioning, like Star Search. I felt like Tiny felt like this is her opportunity again to come back, and she did it. I ain't even gonna tell no lies. I'm not gonna hate on them ladies. They looked good. They sound good. Hey, that's all I can say about Versus, y'all. It was long. It was sleepy, especially, when it got to certain songs that you didn't know. You was like, girl, what is this song? Like, if you don't know this, like put this back on the album and lay that down. We don't even want to hear that. We want to hear the 5 songs that we all know. So we can sing it with y'all. So those played nothing from the Escape played some song. And I was like, girl, what song? No, Candy. Put that back in the vault. Put that back in the vault.
Put that
but
back
they
in the
look
vault.
good and they sound good. They what do you call it? They supported one another. So it was a great time though. Seriously, it was a great time for the culture, for the women in the game. You see DJ A1, whatever his name is back there.
Yeah, I heard the DJs had like a little back and forth before everything started. Like it looked kind of cool or whatever. Like I was really happy to see Spin finally get her just due, you know what I'm saying? Because they really tried her on the tour. Excuse me, my buffering up a little bit. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have her on the tour. They did the Vegas thing. They had the movie. They didn't really have her story as in depth as they did everybody else. I just felt like she had been just been kind of, for lack of a better word, pooped on a little bit. So it was nice for SWV to come in and to just give her the respect she deserves. You know what I mean? Because I thought that they hadn't been doing that. You know what I mean?
They Escape and like all the ladies was talking about Spin, like all of them, all the ladies. It was Tamika, I think, from Escape, who told Spin to come from around the DJ booth, let us see your outfit, let us see your shirt or your dress or whatever. So
they know what
it was just to get like it was just I don't know. It was some type of togetherness, y'all. And even though Coco was acting a little shady the first half, like I said, once she came back and got up out of them clothes, we got to stop shopping at Forever 21. Like I know. No, Vince, we got to stop shopping there and buying clothes that's too little just so we can look good. Because you can't even sit down with your gut. You know what I'm saying? My girl gut in her boobs and it wouldn't even button up. So she trying to sing like this and then cover this up. Y'all, we got to do better than that. When you get older, it's about comfort. Let's just stop pretending. Let's just stop pretending.
You know what, man? I may have to break the fourth wall, man, if I want to come back in on this. I got my man Hulk with me. He behind me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my man Hulk. This is my homeboy Hulk behind me. For those y'all don't know.
Take that middle head up out of there, though. That middle head, there you go. Because that middle head is now we can't even hear you. So you behind the green. Let me be with my friend, because y'all know me. Y'all know
All right, here I go. You can hear me. I don't sound as good, but I'm here.
Y'all know me. So let me go ahead and let me be with my friend.
I'm working on things, but I'm still here. All right.
I'm gonna be with my friend. I'm gonna be with you, friend. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you over there crying. I'm gonna be green with you, friend. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we do around here on Melanin Espresso.
Look out for your boy. Well, it's just temporary. But yeah, man, I wish I had a chance to see the whole thing. I did get a chance to skim through it. I didn't see anything crazy happening, like SWB talk about the dude that tried to kill the other, like they did in Jeezy's in battle. I didn't see anybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see no internet or no interruptions like Teddy Riley. I think Teddy Riley probably a little salty that they're able to do these productions and he didn't get a chance to get in on it, right? Like,
it's like the first kid. You don't really know what's happening. You just taking a chance and you gonna get what you gonna get, and you the first pancake. The first pancake don't never come out right. So hey, just take it how it is. Take it how it is. But I didn't see. Did you see Pass the Mic? Do you know what that is? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Let us know, Susie, what Pass the Mic is, because I don't think either one of us knows. What did it happen online? Was it I don't know.
Well, yeah, Susie. Yeah, hit us up afterwards. Actually, hit us up in advance so that we can have these things ready for the show. Susie, since you want to be a member of our production team, let's go ahead and get that stuff sent to the emails so we can be
prepared.
How about that? That was crazy. I'm glad the verses. I don't know, Gina, are you liking like the new in-person versus concert style versus? Like, I don't know. I still kind of miss the Ludacris first Nelly. Oh, it's raining. I can't really hear it. Oh, my internet ain't working. I kind of miss the baby face. I kind of miss, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I kind of miss it when there used to be these weird things happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's starting to feel like we're actually out of the that era, which I hope is not, man. Because
I hope not, because we didn't started some online shows.
Yes, it's all good.
You gotta keep your computer close, because yeah. This one you pray for the second wave. Look, this one you pray for the second wave. When is the second wave coming?
Well, and last question: when it comes for you, do you believe? I mean, I'm not saying that Coco didn't endure that traumatic experience. Mm-hmm. Do you honestly believe that that's the cause of her demeanor for the first part of the show? Like, do you think that whole thing that happened? Because remember, like Keisha Cole had a whole, I was late because of such and such too, and I mean,
because it was blurry.
Because it was blurry.
Keisha was late because the screen was blurry. Now I do still have the video, I believe, but I'm gonna just let you know right now. Keisha Cole, hell no. Keisha Cole said she didn't come on because the screen was blurry. So no, we're not even going. Keisha Cole has an attitude problem. But Coco, we don't really know them. Honestly, let's just keep it real. Like SWV, they were not the girls that were in the media. They were not the girls that were, sleeping with everybody. You didn't hear any stories about SWV. So honestly, I don't really know Coco like that to say, oh, she always like that. You know what I'm saying? So I saw people in the comments, oh, she like that. That's just her personality. I'm like, how the hell do y'all know? Like,
right.
We don't know Coco.
Right.
But I really feel that something like that can kind of like throw you off a little bit. And she wasn't rude. It just seemed like she just wasn't there, if that makes sense. It just seemed like she was, kind of in La La Land. And then her other group members, like they had to like make her sing. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to like, girl, you gonna let Candy and Tiny and Tamika and Tasha just upstage us? Girl, if you don't come on and sing your one little damn part that you know. So that's really what it was like, because the other girls were really kind of course, depending on Coco to come through with the vocals, which she has. She brought her son up there on one of the songs. So yeah, man, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I commend her for still coming to work. I'm gonna just keep it real, because something like that happened to me, I probably would have called off. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna y'all need to. Hey, I don't know what to tell you, but I know I got my hair braided for this event, but somebody just got killed, like right by my hotel. Right. And she wasn't in the hood, because everybody kept asking what hood was she in. Y'all, come on now. Y'all know killings is happening everywhere. Broad daylight, schools, spa, salons. Come on, y'all. So y'all already know what's up. But Coco.
Well, I was gonna say real quick, but these two represent an era that we don't have anymore, right? Like this is the era of groups, right? We don't really do groups like that no more, right? I mean, this is back when SWV, Escape, Jade, you know what I'm saying? Like there was on the woman's side, when you would tour and there would be like 5 or 6 people in the group, you didn't know who all their names were. Didn't even have to be cute, to be honest. Let's keep it real. Escape, they kind of cute now. They done had their surgeries and did all of this, that, and the third. Wherever they need to, they've done their cleanses, their Nutrisystems. They've gotten their breakups and their makeups, and they've done their revenge diets and all of that. And yeah, we know Tiny. All right, I see you, Gina, the Queen of Shade over here. We go. But now they are already completely looking different. But back then, it didn't have to be like we could not name all 4 members of Boyz II Men right now. You can name, I know, Wanye, Slim, okay, Michael, Nate, okay, maybe we can. All right, my bad.
I'm like, I can't name Jagged Edge. I just know there's twins.
We don't know Jagged Edge, Saw names. We don't know, like,
Casey,
we
JoJo.
New Edition because they said it so much. Ricky, Diddy,
Bobby, Ricky,
we know this, like, but we don't. But like this is back when like groups were more prominent than solo artists, in my opinion, with the exception of your Keith Sweats and your, But I mean, like Jagged Edge, Boyz II Men, True Hill, like what I'm saying, like Player, all these
Electric Red. We have some groups now.
Yeah, man, groups was where it was at. It is changed, and I'm not mad at it. Migos is the only group we have now. It's not even an R&B group. Out of the bag and bubble it. You get the bag
in the kitchen with the stir fry.
You know what I'm saying? And then the other only group we got is the City Girls. So I mean, when you're thinking about like how that changed, like the burger bag work, you think I got the great thing up.
Sorry, and the groups are different, and the groups are different, as we can tell, because Escape and SW, neither one of them was real. You know, that wasn't a group thing. That was more of a single artist thing, like Adina Howard. Y'all, we got to remember that. What these girls are doing is, come on, y'all, please. It is nothing new. Like, y'all leave these little gals alone. Ain't nothing new. Because Adina Howard said, I'm going to be a freak until the day. Until the day. Like, she going to be a freak all day.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes, TJ.
Well, I mean, but all right. And Adina, with comparison to Adina Howard, now, Adina Howard was a freak, but she wasn't like there to get your money. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about, boy, you're moving kind of slow. These like, look, if he, you know, if he a rich guy, I'm a hunk until he ain't one. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's what she said.
But there's a different type of. I mean, to an extent, I feel like that's like more powerful as a woman to be able to, because a man wants something from a woman, but it's her body. And a woman's like, well, look, if you're going to get the body, at least I got to get something out of it. And if that means a year of my bills being paid off, then so be it. And I used to be thoroughly against that. But I get it's an exchange. It's a balance. You know, so, I'm not.
You giving it away for love. You giving it away for free anyway. So
right. I mean,
you know, you might as well get a couple of dollars from somebody. But come on. But some women really kind of like respect that whole little region, and so they don't do that for a few dollars.
Right.
Yeah, some women really just don't do it for a few dollars, and I commend you ladies for holding it down. B.O.B. You know, mama, I love you. I appreciate y'all holding it down. Thank y'all. So, hey, it's to each his own. But Adina Howard was just a freak, honey, and I'm gonna tell you something. That was my jam, and I don't even remember what grade I was in, but I was sure being a freak until the day, until the dawn. I can tell you that right now. I don't know. I was like, baby, so we can pump, and I wasn't even pumping. So
I don't know, man. The judge is out. The judge, you did just celebrate Mother's Day, so there was some pumping going on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, just throwing that out there.
Yeah, Silk, high five, ready for the world.
Woo!
112.
Shy.
Yes, man. We had some groups, VT.
You couldn't listen, Gina. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You couldn't tell me nothing about Shy, bro, because Shy was if you say that you love me, won't you stay with me for all time? Are we still here?
Everybody
ain't play the piano to it and everything, bro. I still do. I know the whole song. I played on the piano, and that was "If I Ever Fall in Love." What song do you have out right now? Let's talk about "If I Ever Fall." Ever fall in love again?
You cannot do all the verses, Vince. Oh my God, Vince, we trying to do the verse, the background. Somebody got to help you, Vince. Dang, you goddamn Beyonce. I swear to God, Vince is Susie. I swear Vince is Beyonce. Vince is like, you ain't got to do none of it. I will be
sure. I got the head movement and everything. I will be sure that the lady is a friend if I ever fall in love. So true, baby. That was your shirt that had you had the breeze. Like the wind would be breezing you. I will be sure that you had the open cover.
In the 90s,
R&B cover look like this, Gina. R&B cover look like this.
Yes, Vince. Listen to me. Back then, the wind was the friend. Okay, wind was everybody's friend. It was Beyonce is not the first to do the whole fan and the wind blowing. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Okay, that's been going on. Every R&B artist in the 90s had some wind or some rain. Period. Every video is gonna have some wind blowing or it's gonna be some rain. Because y'all remember Ray J was all in the rain with one wish.
If I had one wish
in the rain.
Yeah, he was all in the rain. I know
Marion.
Yeah, oh Lord. Yo. And that's all it was. I mean, there was way more groups than it was solo artists, in my opinion, at least in that era. Like, you almost had to be in a group. You know what I'm saying? And then you might get a solo act after you've been in a group. But
Right. Like
nowadays
Bobby
it's the
Brown.
opposite. Like they have decided, yeah, like Bobby Brown, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays it's switched up so that you're in, you know. I think the last great group was B2Gay and
Did
boys
you
and
say
boys in the
B2
hood.
gay? Wait,
B2,
Did you just say B2 gay?
yep, B2K. And what's old boy and them, Pretty Ricky and them? That was like one of the
Oh,
last
pretty
great
Ricky,
groups.
Ricky, Ricky.
Going down
Hey,
95.
it's 5 in the morning. I'm
And
up
I'm up
having
talking
on that
espresso with
radio.
you.
So,
Yeah. Hey,
honey.
hey, hey,
So,
hey.
honey.
And now,
Oh,
yeah. Boyfriend number 2. You know what I'm saying?
that
Like,
song was
hold
so
up.
scandalous.
Exactly,
That
man.
song was
So
scandalous.
it's a different era
That
now, but
song was
it's
scandalous.
okay. I'm here to accept it, man.
No, that song, you took me back. That song was really scandalous.
I mean, you know.
He said, because the first one, he ain't really seemed to know what he doing. I'm boyfriend number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, come to me when you know. That song was really messed up. But anyhow, Versus was great. The women, they look good, hands down. SWB and Escape, they all look good. They all have been taking care of themselves. You know, they've been taking care of their appointments, been getting an appointment, especially Tiny. She makes sure she go to her appointments on time to keep her skin and nose and everything. So you have to commend these women for keeping their appointments and everything and looking good. All right. So big up Versus when was that? Not last night, Saturday night. And I was ready. I had my lip liner on and everything. I was ready, honey. I was
you was.
Oh man, I was ready.
I was trying to watch this. I was at a show. I couldn't watch it at the same time.
Yeah, whatever. Man. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You're doing business. But look now. So some things have been going on, y'all. And let me see. This must be mine right here. This must be mine. This me right here?
Yeah, it's yours. It's yours.
All right, cool. Well, first of all, let me just let y'all know I was a member. You know,
what?
Just in case y'all don't know. Sing it, man. Understand me. You know, I did dibble and dabble in that group a little bit.
All right. I see you, Gina G, Gina Tiny, and all right.
But at least I never wore my bangs like this. I'm just telling you right now. I never.
Don't you talk about the mighty Halle Berry. She got her own dance and everything.
Whatever. She needed to get some own bangs. That's what she should have got, her own bangs.
That dude kind of look like him. Yeah.
I'm moving on. First of all, y'all, moving on real quick. I just want to say, as a Black woman, I'm really mad right now. Y'all went ahead and gone and got my girl Keisha. Yeah. Right about Keisha said, I am done. Okay. Yeah. Y'all can have Atlanta. Y'all can have Freaknik. Y'all can have y'all can have the Briar Mall. Y'all can have it all. I am out of here. Listen to me, y'all. She is getting ready to work. Believe this or not. Walgreens. Y'all just sat up here and let this lady Keisha go all the way from the mayor.
Are you serious?
Ben, look at my eyes.
Is this real? This is real life? Are you serious?
Yes.
She's about to leave to go to work at Walgreens?
This lady is getting ready to be a manager? She's getting ready to take a position at Walgreens. Don't know what it's going to be.
At the register? Pharmacy?
If I see Keisha Lance in the checkout line, ringing up my stuff at Walgreens over there in Decatur, it's going to be a problem.
Do you know your login ID number so that we can make sure you get your Walgreens points? Do you have your Walgreens card? Oh man. Now see, I feel a little weird because this is as a fellow FAMU alum, man. I know that Keisha is a FAMUan, you know, and that's why one of the reasons why we're so in love with her. But I know that they have run. Hair is not that color. Let me tell you right now, she has a full white head of hair. She looks like a wizard when she doesn't dye her hair right there, because it is stressful as hell to put all them Negroes in check. I'm positive, especially like one of the hardest things. I mean, I ain't trying to get too serious. One of the hardest things is to deal with like the murders that happen and no outrage for it, and then outrage over the racism. Now, I'm one of these people who again think that you got to have a good police structure in order to deal with some of the stuff that goes on in the neighborhood. So I don't think that they're mutually exclusive.
White goggles.
Right. You know, exactly. Exactly. But at the same time, man, I know Keisha is like, looky here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to stand here with y'all marching, and then I got to leave and then try to play nice with these white folks. And then the next day I got to deal with Freaknik, got to deal with Tyler Perry. I got to deal with all of that. I got to deal with the Gucci Mane versus I gotta deal with Magic. Magic City still exists. You know what I'm saying? I still got to go down to uptowns, make sure that everybody, like all the Atlanta comedians, don't come and mess up the whole, and have beef with the comedy theater and the Uptowns Comedy Club. And bro, it's got to be hard, man. But still, I don't see. But why is she? What's up? Like, what is her reason? Did she say?
She did not say. Reports say that she didn't say. Reports say that Keisha said, "I'm gone, and I'm probably about to be at Walgreens, where it's less stressful. I can get my medical benefits. Okay, I can apply for something, a little extra help. I don't know what Keisha gonna do, but with a name like Keisha, I hope that she go ahead and continue to be great for the city of Atlanta. I don't know what she's gonna do, but I know she won't be the mayor. I know she won't be running for mayor, and it kind of upsets me. Now I know you tired, Keisha, but I really feel like Rosa Parks was tired. I feel like Harriet Tubman was tired. I feel like it was a lot of queens that was tired, but they knew the fight and they knew what they had to do. I know for a fact that Auntie Maxine Waters is tired.
Woof, Lord Jesus.
She looks tired. Her wig is tired. Let me tell you something. Maxine is tired.
Oh, yeah.
But Maxine is going to stay for the fight. So I'm hoping with Keisha leaving, we don't just get somebody who ain't, in there to go ahead and mess things up. But it's like, I've never been in that position to know what Keisha is going through and how stressful it is. And then with having sons and nephews. So I don't know how stressful it is, but I wish that she would just stay with us, girl. We need you, girl. You Keisha.
I think if we really want to find out exactly what her future plans are or what it is going on, we need to find out more about her husband, because if he is well off, perhaps she hasn't even, maybe this little mayor thing was like a little side hustle just to keep her busy so she didn't got to be at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So maybe hubby's like, look, bro, I'm tired of you complaining. Why is you working anyway? Who is ironing my socks right now? You know what I'm saying? And she like, look, you know what? I'm an independent woman. I'm a grad of Florida A&M University. I'm going to hold it down for my city. 4 years later. Look, I can't do this. I can't do this. Look, can I still just iron your shirt? You know what I'm saying? Is that position still available for housewife? Because I'm trying to just apply. Because, let's be real. I don't know if you know, but Atlanta has had plenty of black mayors. Like Atlanta this is not the first time we've had not only a black mayor, but a black woman mayor in Atlanta. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that there was another young lady. This is our first black mayor?
No. She's not the first black mayor.
No, I mean, I know she's not the first black, but the first black woman mayor. I could have swore that there was one more ahead of her. She was a little lighter and a little fairer in skin complexion, but I believe that there was one more black mayor ahead of her. But it's definitely not the first black, and I know it won't be the last, because let's be real, Atlanta has been conquered. Hallelujah! We successfully infiltrated the city of Atlanta and have pushed everybody out. Atlanta is majority black now, just like St. Louis. So y'all need to recognize, like, it's not your city no more, which is one of the reasons why the whole state of Georgia went blue. So make sure y'all recognize that this can happen. If we decide to infiltrate and take over a state just the same way this country was took over, it can happen. We can even appoint our own leaders. So be careful. You said it's not about getting replaced. It's not about getting replaced. It's about being reconstructed in a manner that actually identifies with the actual demographics of the United States. Let me calm down before I get too technical.
All I'm gonna say is whoever we get in there better not wear these. Whoever we get in there better not have these on. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because if she got these on, I'm voting her ass out. I'm voting her out. I'm gonna just vote her out.
Yo, you got to stop being so shoe racist.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You are being completely shoeist right now. Like everybody in there.
I'm just saying. Okay, now let me. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. Moving on, y'all. Let me move on to some stuff that went down. That's really not fair. It's really not fair. And I don't know if y'all know, but what my boy did to Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah, you got that? You got that on there,
bro?
Yo, that was it. Logan Aaron Paul, what his name is? Yeah, we got to talk about that, bro.
Are you ready?
We got to. Please.
Are you ready? Damn.
What?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
One night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat.
Vince,
Now, as a man who suffers from hat syndrome, I know the pain of having your hat removed involuntarily when you're not prepared for it. I can identify with the pain that Floyd was going through, especially because Floyd was not, if he had just came from the barbershop,
Right.
he would have been like, man, fuck. I mean, excuse me.
Right.
Oh, shoot, this is the wrong show. Man, shut that hat. I don't need that hat. Look at this head of mine. It just shines. It is so immaculate. But he know that when his head looks like Bushman from, from Shaka Zulu, and it was not, like his head looked like a chest.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Yeah, this Kevin Durant was going on. Kevin Durant / LeBron's old hairline. That's what was really going on, you guys. Lord. And people are saying it's a publicity stunt because they have a fight coming. But I'm gonna be honest with you. It didn't look like it. It didn't. Floyd looked like that uncle that you do not want to mess with Uncle Ray, because Uncle Ray still fights, and that's how Floyd looked. But just one more time. It's only a few seconds.
Please.
Look at Floyd's face.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
One night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat.
Chill. Now, see, I really feel like that's kind of short man complex. Just correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But Floyd, first of all, you looking up. Get the paperwork. I'm old boss. Sir, you're like 5'4". Like, he really, but I will say that Floyd got a punch, though, and your boy's eye is black. And he came online saying, I didn't get punched in my eye black wear. But y'all already know that Floyd Mayweather's daughter is like a hot mess. So she went and found pictures, angles. She went through video footage and showed a picture of your boy with a black eye. Like, sir, my daddy tapped you, and he gonna whoop your butt when the fight come on HBO, on Cinemax, or whenever it's gonna come on. I don't know, because I ain't keeping it with boxing no more. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's Creed or Michael B. Jordan. So anyway.
Which are both the same.
I know.
All right.
Damn,
but real quick though, he's not even supposed to fight that dude. He's fighting Logan Paul, right? Like, it's Logan and Aaron, which are two. Like, that's his
Logan?
brother. No, that's his little brother.
See,
so that's not even who he's supposed to be fighting. And but is that where we are now, Gina? We're not fighting other fighters. We're fighting YouTube stars. Like, is that where we are now?
I will punch the shit out of a YouTube star that snatched my hat off when my head is looking like Nestle Crunch underneath. That's just like somebody snatching my hair off when my weave ain't completely done, and I'm just trying to wear this hat to run to the store real quick. That's like someone snatching that whole weave cap. You got the wigs now that's on to the hat. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine somebody just snatching your whole wig hat off? Ladies, we don't got time. We don't, ladies. Imagine.
That was Logan. Somebody in the comments says that was Logan. I read that was Logan's brother, but I'm not, since I don't have the facts on my side, I'm just going to digress and say I don't know who exactly it was.
I think it's the person he's supposed to fight, because people were saying that it's like a publicity stunt, to market for the fight. So I don't know neither one of them. And I'm just going to be honest. Both of them white boys look the same. I'm just going to be real. All the ones that be doing that kickboxing and UFC fighting, whatever it's called, they look the same to me. They all about 5'4", dark hair, and ready to whip somebody up. They all look bloody. So I don't know who you are with that black eye and the big nose, but I don't know.
But I'm just mad at the fact that, like, sport used to require credentials. Like, you would get introduced and it would be like, in this corner with a record of 31-3 weighing in. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, in this corner with 10,000 followers and 300 million views weighing it. It's like, yo, since when, like, that's not like that. Is that what we're doing now?
Hashtag I'm with
You've seen him with King Batch. You've seen him with, like, come on, man. Like, is that, like, I know that sports in the form is entertainment, so it makes sense because these are all entertainers. But when they start, like, I don't want to see Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to be the next YouTube boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm whooping his ass.
Because we already know how this is going to work, man. Floyd is an experienced boxer he's not a big KO guy. He's going to rope-a-dope him to death. He's going to bounce around. He's going to score his points. He's going to win. And it's going to be a boring fight, but it's going to get a lot of attention because of the notoriety of these two. So I hope it doesn't become one of those things where we just want to get enough views off of the fight instead of actually seeing a good fight.
Well, I think it's going to be the views. Moving on to other news, y'all. So now y'all know, let me tell y'all something. Can't nobody keep nobody. Now this right here, this news I'm about to share should just really look. Can't no money keep no man. Can't no money keep no woman. Can't no looks. Beyonce been cheated on. Halle Berry been cheated on. Let me tell y'all something right now. What's her name? What's Bill Gates' wife's name?
Melinda. Melinda. You got Melinda.
Melinda. I think her name is Melinda. Whatever her name is. Okay. Not all the money in the world will keep you with a dude that you do not really want to be with. And I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, folks is out here shooting a shot. They want a chance at Miss Gates. So y'all peep out this voice note that this man then left. This is the stupidest shit.
Melinda, oh Melinda, however you say, you hear me? Look, check this out. I heard the news. I heard what happened to you and Bill, and I ain't even about to get in your business and ask you what happened to the situation. I just want to ask for a chance and opportunity to create you a new one. You feel me? And like, I see you getting money over there. I'm getting money too. You feel me? I got money. Well, I ain't got money, but I'm getting money. You feel me? Like what I mean by that is I just did my PPP, so you know I got some bands coming, believe that, you feel me? So I could bring something to the table. I'll mess around and buy the table. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as you set it, you feel me? Tablecloths, food, plates, silverware, stuff like that. But I definitely, you know what I'm saying, bring something to the table. I ain't coming empty-handed. And another thing, I don't know how much of a romantic dude Bill was, and I never played an instrument in my life, but let me tug on your heartstrings. They say it's because of my age, girl, but age ain't nothing but a number. Something like, yeah, man. Look, man, hit me back when you get this, love.
Damn, man, your son done grewed up, bro. He out here shooting this shit at Melinda. Yo, when he said, I mean, silver spoons, I can get the silverware, maybe even get the whole plate, maybe get the whole table. You hear me?
I got the table. You hear me? I got that PPP coming. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? First of all, I just want to say, y'all dudes, that's the most ignorant. I probably would have just called him or sent him a message just for that whole. I mean, he was serious. Do you hear me?
He was not serious, man. He did this for the gram.
That boy was dead.
But can we both admit that whoever it is that ends up with Bill Gates' money at the end of the day, whether that be Melinda or Melinda's new dude, is going to be one of the happiest people on the earth? Like, yo, even if she, like, look at who all is leaving their men's nowadays. Now that they have the courage in their bank account to do so. Look at Dre's wife. Dr. Dre's life was like, oh, I don't need you no more. Oh, why? Because now your retirement plan is set. Okay, you dealt with it. Don't act like the same Dre.
Nuh-uh. Now,
I'm sorry. That's right. That was abuse.
Leave his ass. She should have left him a long damn time ago.
My apologies. That was abuse.
My name, everybody want to talk, so they got something to say. But nothing comes out with him. She should have left him in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the writing was on the wall. He slapped D Barnes. He pushed Olga. I mean, we was hoping that he was a better man, but we learned, unfortunately, that all these years, he actually should have been forgot about. Now, one of the things that I definitely know is that Melinda Gates, bruh, she ain't getting beat.
Literally, she ain't getting beat no type of way. I really feel it.
Where are my egg beaters? I specifically said this morning I needed my egg beaters. Listen. And she looking like, what she about to do? What she about to like? The worst thing that's going to happen to Melinda is that she's going to have to get a whole new Microsoft login for her Excel. She going to have to find a whole new different Wi-Fi password. She might be locked out. And MSNBC is on my bill too, so you might not be able to get on Morning Joe or see Joy Reid at night, or I don't know how it's going to work for her, man. But it ain't going to be that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but. Can you imagine, like, if I ever wanted to be Stedman in my life?
Yeah.
I know I love my sisters.
Yeah.
And I could never be with nothing but a black woman.
Yeah.
Unless it's Melinda Gates. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm
I will
fine.
sell you out, Gina. This will be vanilla espresso so quick. I will change my whole aura. I will turn the black card in. I'll be like, who? You Negroes need to learn how to get off the Democratic plantation. Why don't y'all love our president? He gave up his own job. Mr. President, y'all stole the election. Look, I'm trying to tell you, look, I will change. I will storm the Capitol. I will be out there with my Blue Lives Matter flag on, beating up police and everything. If Melinda Gates gives me that chance, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Melinda, come here, bro. Come here, baby. Let me holler at you real quick. You know your man ain't been getting, you know what I'm saying? You know, because ain't nothing Microsoft over here, boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? So we could go ahead and just get that thumb drive in there, you know what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and get a couple bites and maybe, I don't know, I can give you 32 bits of love. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? And you can come on and we can make some Microsoft words together because I like to Microsoft Excel. So if you don't mind, why don't you come on here and I can show you a few Microsoft PowerPoints on that air. Hallelujah. Ow, what's up?
That's why both of y'all asses gonna get a virus. That's why both of y'all gonna get a virus. That's exactly why. Right there. That's how you gonna get a virus, sir.
But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
All right. Well, this. Look, now I know I don't want to end on this, so I need you to come back with something after this, bitch. Okay. But I gotta let this be known, y'all, because I want y'all to know that racism. I mean, we just can't sweep it, y'all. We can't keep sweeping it under the rug. But I am so happy that this young lady right here said something to this guy. Y'all listen to this bull shizzadizzle.
When your safety, that is when your life is threatened. I'm getting there. Don't worry, Buckwheat. I'm getting there. Now, sorry. What I'd like to say, that's an endearing term, by the way.
Representative Holtorf, we must maintain order in here and not refer to any individuals other than in any inappropriate manner. So please do not do that any further.
Yeah, did you hear? Because I don't know. Because I heard. I heard that. And this is a whole meeting. This is not a PTA meeting. This is not Panera Bread employees getting together before the big new sandwich comes out. These are people that are making laws, that are running this country. And this man called him Buckwheat. I'm getting to that, Buckwheat. Excuse me? Well, and then he said it's a term of endearment, though, Vince. Then he said it's a term of endearment. Help me.
I don't. You know, I'm probably gonna lose everybody here, but I have to do this. Here's the unfortunate truth when it comes to this gentleman right here. As angry as we are at him for saying what he said, he was elected, right, by a group of people that are like-minded. So in actuality, he's representing people because there are people out there that are like him that want to say things like this out loud and think that it's A, funny, B, justified. And that is an issue in itself. He is exposing some of the ways that folks are thinking. This has not just happened in this type of setting. Gina, I don't even have to ask you if something like this has happened to you, especially when we as comics are on the road. Sometimes don't even get me started about Florida. Florida is terrible in many areas. I remember this dude. Look, I'm just going to say it. I was at a place in New Smyrna and I was, I do jokes about everybody, but some white dude came up to me and had the nerve to get all comfortable with me. It's like, dude, I loved your show, man. It was great, bro. But yo, tell me the truth. Is there really a difference between niggers and black people? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wait a minute. Excuse me. He's like, dude, I mean, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, because there's got to be a difference. There's definitely a difference between niggers and black people, right? And he's saying it to me like with the most comfort. And I'm like, yo, who are you talking to? Not only right now, as you think you're speaking to me, and like I'm going to sit there and laugh because I like bot stole on him. I ain't gonna lie. I had to get caught. I was like, yo, bro, you gotta get your people. Whose man's is this?
Right. Whose man's this?
My point though, Gina, is that he's had these conversations with not only other people that look like him, But there's always that one Tim Scott
person,
to validate him.
Yep.
There's that one black dude who's like, yeah, bro, you got there and right, man. There's some niggers out there, and then there's Negroes. You know what I'm saying? And I hate, and they give it because he's telling me like, yo, I had this conversation with a black guy. Now this is a black guy who probably has been isolated, who's been the only black guy in town his whole life, and somehow now has to adapt to the people that are around him because he's unable to really form some sort of alliance with people that are like-minded like you and I, Gina. So he didn't have that upbringing in an all-black town like I did and maybe like you did, where he has that foundation, you know, to grow from. Yeah. So here's a guy who hasn't been checked, who hasn't had the luxury of being checked by somebody about culture and things that are inappropriate about saying it out loud. That was a kitchen table comment.
It was. Yes, it was.
He felt confident enough to say on the floor, on a microphone, on TV. That is something that is running rampant now. There is this notion that there is more happening to folks in the white race than there is to folks that are people of color. And now there's this whole plight to like fight back. There's a grievance factor that is being circulated, and he feels like I can guarantee you when he leaves, he's like, all I said was buckwheat.
All I said was that's exactly what he said. Well, all I said was I'm getting there, buckwheat.
I don't understand. I love buckwheat. You know, buckwheat was my favorite.
That's why he felt like it was okay.
Right.
Because buckwheat might have been his favorite character, but that was the only black person on television. And first of all, the hair wasn't combed. You saw how he looked.
Yes.
But you got Howdy Doody over here with this little piece of hair sticking up on top of his goddamn on head. And we supposed to think he cute? Alfalfa? Right. No, sir. You're not cute, Alfalfa, with that hair sticking up.
Thank you.
So I was dumbfounded though. I was just like, did this man?
Yes.
I mean, he said it like you said, it was like table talk. Like he said it like they were at lunch.
Like they was boys. Yeah.
Like Buck, we gonna get to it. Hold on. Now you know.
Yeah. Come on, hold on over there, Gumby. I see you over there. Mr. Simone. Yeah. All right, Mr. Wakanda. Yeah, I get it. Wakanda forever. Yeah.
Come on. There's Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. Kunta.
Yeah.
Come on, Kunta.
One moment, Kunta. All right, we're trying to do some stuff over here, Kunta.
If you would have said Kunta, let me tell you something right now.
Excuse me, Mr. Quavo. Okay, Quavo. We're trying.
We're sweetie.
It's the sweet. Okay, Lil John. All right, we hear you over there.
One of the East Side boys.
All right, John Henry. Yeah. We see you, Herman Cain.
It was bad, man.
Now, only way he could have made up for it is if he had turned around and said something to the white lady too. Like, all right, well, calm down, Dorothy from Golden Girls. If he had just started referring to everybody. All right, now Estelle Gilly. All right.
I love Lucy. Calm down.
Look, Mrs. Petty Pelosi, if you don't mind just kind of, if he was doing like around the whole room type of thing, then I might have gave him but if you have only referred to the black guy in the room as, now, I wonder if there's anything he could have said positive that would have made it, like, he'd have been like, all right, well, calm down, Mr. Crispus Attucks, or calm down, Mr. Martin Luther King, or, like, I don't think there's anything he could have said.
Calm down.
Calm down, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who we know is black, by the way. I wonder if there's an actual endearing statement. Like for you, if you have to come out your mouth and say that's an endearing statement, then it probably wasn't. It's like when people say, "Look, no offense," or they're like,
no disrespect. I'm about to be disrespectful.
Yeah, no disrespect, but like it's one of those things where like if you have to say that, it probably,
But I'll give your mama this D. No disrespect. The mom can get it. Like, no, that's disrespectful. Like, no. Just because you say no disrespect before it don't mean that it's not. No, it's disrespectful. And this man calling this man buckwheat, I did laugh. Now, hold on. Let me just keep it real.
Shame on you.
I'm going to keep it real. I did laugh, y'all, because the way he said it, like, calm down. Like it was like calm down, buckwheat. I'm getting there. I was like, did he just? So I did laugh in the beginning. That's just like when somebody.
You have lost your mind. Are you out of your mind right now? You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind. You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind.
You, Gina, are out of your mind. I cannot believe this, yo. So Gina, so let me get this straight. You go sit here and laugh while somebody is being called buckwheat, which is clearly not meant to be a term of endearment, but is meant to be racist. And you up here laughing, Gina? I mean, think you are. I think you owe black people an apology for sitting there bringing this up and then laughing about it. I mean, we know it ain't funny, and just because he said it's a term of endearment, Gina, you gonna sit there? I mean, who do you think you are? Now, come on, man. We got so much stuff. You gonna sit here and talk about somebody got shot up in the mall, somebody had this, all this. We don't even have to, like, I can't believe that we are actually sitting there talking about this because, frankly,
ain't nobody got time for that.
But it's all good for all of those out there that think that it is okay to sit there and call black people derogatory terms because you think that they are people that you looked up to as a child.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
That is not the way that it is supposed to work. Listen, let me tell you something about black etiquette. Look, if you don't say it to them personally, don't say it out in front of everybody. If you don't think you have the right to say these things to somebody in a one-on-one room where they have on boxing gloves, as you are there on boxing gloves, then I think you should reconsider what you're about to say, because who do you think you are? Whoever you think you are probably is not who you actually are. So calm on down. Let's just keep it credible. All right. And if you're going to spread around enduring statements, let's do them to everybody. Okay. So next time you address somebody as buckwheat, don't forget to address the alfalfas.
Come on now.
Room. All right. The Pippi Longstockings. Don't forget to address the Punky Brewsters and the Powerpuff Girls and the Mojo Jojos and the Shirley Temples and everybody else that's in the room. Don't restrict it to just buckwheat. All right. And that is what I got to say about that. If you forget, don't, because this is something we should all know.
Facts. That's all I'm gonna say. It's straight facts.
And on that note, man, I think we should listen. It's a lot of exciting stuff going on this week, man. Again, Gina, thank you so much. Oh, I didn't get to talk about our boy and the new dad bod craze.
Oh my God, yes, Lord.
I don't know if you all knew this or not, but it is no longer cute and sexy to be in shape. So gone are the days of iRobot, and hello are the days of high dad bod. I want y'all to just go ahead and let yourself go. Let the COVID-19 pandemic take full control of your body and stop being ashamed. There's a lot of, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. But, all right. There are a lot of people from both sexes that don't care what kind of shape they in when they go out. And sometimes bellies like these are put on display at the beach, at the club, sometimes even at 11 o'clock service. So I just want to say, Mr. Will Smith, kudos to you, homeboy, for letting that fat flag fly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. It's a term of endearment. By the way. You don't have to look like this all the time, Will. You don't got to, bro. Go ahead and let it be known, bro. You are a human being, and humans are flawed. We can't walk around like wax statues all our lives. It is a lot of work, Gina, holding your stomach in for every single picture when you are famous and people want pictures with you all the time. So one time for Will Smith for being his true obese self and for coming out the closet and letting everybody know, I do think that these pictures are going to haunt him.
All I'm going to say is that's why the entanglement went down. Period. That right there is why August Alsina was the right choice at that moment. Because she had to choose between laying down next to that and then laying down next to August Alsina. And you know what? That day she said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get that little young tender in there that worked out, that can just run a mile and not even lose his breath. And I believe that is why the entanglement happened. So Will, although we love you for Independence Day and Men in Black and, you know, all the beautiful things that you have done, unless you're doing a movie, put your damn shirt on. Because I refuse to see Denzel Washington like this when he was doing, what movie was that with his son with the heart? And he was the dad and his son needed a heart transplant.
Oh, John Q.
John Q. Yeah. Denzel didn't come out with his John Q body. Didn't nobody want to see no damn thick ass Denzel.
I don't think we've seen a
Didn't nobody want to see this shit.
Show, I should call them. I don't know if this is actually something that Denzel. See, Denzel is not one of these folks who shop in his body. He's more known for his acting chops, and I think the ladies like his face. But he hasn't been out there with his shirt off in every movie. Will Smith has had shirt off scenes since back when he was doing Independence Day and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But you want to talk about Uncle Phil. But you used to talk about Uncle Phil like a dog now. You gave a big old bag of trash to Uncle Phil when he was on his way to work. You know, you made fun of Uncle Phil eating all them waffles. You made Uncle Phil eating food with Aunt Viv when she was pregnant. And now look at you. Now, all I say is this is karma, if you ask me. That's all. I just see a little karma on his body. That's what I see. I mean, you Will Smith, so you know, we're gonna let you have it.
Listen, I think that you have basically given us the clue into his mindset. I don't think that this is a problem, that he's just in bad shape. He is just getting himself ready for his new role playing Uncle Phil in the live action new reboot of Will Smith's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which is a real thing, by the way. It's actually a real thing. They're actually talking about developing. Did you see that trailer where they redid like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it was real? Like they made it real.
Oh, with this new little guy, with this new young guy who's the rapper that did a song.
Yeah, they're actually talking about putting that in production, and there's a possibility that maybe Uncle Phil may be played by one Will Smith. How cool would that be? All they have to do is shave his head and gain about 100 more pounds.
Yeah, about 10 more cheeseburgers.
About 10. You know you like it. You look. You put this next to how many zeros he got in his bank account, and that man is a dime piece for the ladies. I don't care what.
I mean, Lil Wayne's a dime piece. I'll take Wayne. You know?
So for real,
where you at, Weezy? Where you at, Weezy?
I would get 5 2. Everything.
All right. Well, anyway,
I'll be right there to catch his drool because I know he's drooling. And I'll be right there. Oh, hold on, Wayne. Let me get that drill, baby. Hold on,
bro. Hey, we ain't got all day, man. Look,
okay, I'm sorry.
Let's get on up out of here, man. We done went 15 minutes over, man. Thank you for dealing with us, guys. As always, you can catch us on Spotify. And guess what? Just got the clearance for Apple Music this morning. Hallelujah! So you will be able to see our music. Hear our music. Now you done turn me in a little way. You know
please don't. Yeah. Don't you sing.
I wouldn't care if you pass it. Do it
anyway. You can catch us on Apple Music pretty soon. You'll be able to go on Apple Podcasts and Audible and all that other stuff to check us out as well. Make sure y'all do. For those of y'all that are in the Orlando area, I gotta just once again big y'all up and make sure that y'all are aware that we will be having a new type of comedy show coming to you straight every single Thursday night. And guess what? Guess who signed on? Gina. We got Gina coming down. Ain't till August, but she's coming down. She will be in the building. All right, so get your tickets now. It's gonna be a while. Speaking of August, Alcina, Gina's coming down to do Comedy at the Kingdom. So that is a big deal. Of course, you can see us on YouTube, Spotify. Our YouTube viewers have gone up. Thank you so much for those of y'all who are following. And every Monday, you can obviously see us here where we will be live and direct. Next week, we have a special guest. My homegirl, Lynn Moira Dichter, is going to come help us talk about some of that stuff going on with Joel Greenberg. I don't know if y'all know about it, but this dude's having it's a whole thing going on. So, yeah.
Lord.
Whatever. Yeah,
Lord.
Whole different thing. But anything on the way out, Gina, we're going to go ahead and let get back to
I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all. Man, I'm ready to take this wig off.
All right. Well, as always, I'm the real Vince Taylor, man.
This is your girl, Gina G.
And this has been Melanin Espresso. See you next week. Hey! And this is Melanin Espresso. Oh, Gina wasn't ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. Like, comment. Please comment. We putting up comments. I got a tattoo on the shoulder too, but I don't want to go through the process of zipping it down. Ching ching, Apple TV. Yes. Ching ching, Roku TV. Ching ching, Amazon Fire.